Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook edition of The Sting. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, The Sting is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Universal Pictures. It comes in a standard slipcover edition as well as a steelbook version not exclusive to Best Buy, and both versions are available wherever 4K discs are sold. Now, as far as the movie itself, in my opinion, I feel The Sting is one of the strongest duo team-ups of Paul Newman and Robert Redford. They have such a great chemistry together, and in my opinion, they're also in the top 5 duos of cinematic history. I feel that when they start a movie together, it's pure magic. There's a lot going on screen, and honestly, this movie reflects, I think, some of their stronger work. It's part comedy, it's part crime drama, and it has a great 30s style to it, where the movie takes place. And there's a lot to enjoy here. Honestly, the rapport of the two main characters is really the selling point here, and it's just really a great film overall. You should definitely check out The Sting. No matter what format, watch it. It's really a great pairing of those two, and well worth your time. Okay, we're going to do a quick unboxing, and then we're going to come back and talk about the picture quality and audio. Okay, we have the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook edition of The Sting. I like the cover a lot. It has a good aesthetic from the movie itself, and I like the little shine in the background there, but it's mostly a matte finish. I like it. It's really cool. And then we have the back cover, and then the spine, and then interior. There's a little artwork on the 4K disc, which is always nice, and your Blu-ray. So that's the interior. Very nice presentation. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Sting on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 185:1 aspect ratio, native 4K resolution, and HDR10 for the grading. Now, of course, film grain is going to be readily visible throughout the movie. It's pretty consistent. There are a few heavy spots here and there, but nothing too bothersome. But it does have a nice cinematic feel, and it looks appropriate. There looks like there was a little bit of DNR applied. I don't know if it's from a pre-existing master, but only if you're really looking for it, you're going to notice it. For the most part, the print is very nice, and it's definitely worth checking out on 4K. As for the HDR grading, color benefits very well. There's a lot of visual pop to some of the clothing choices by the main characters. Some of the reds, the blues and yellows, and the white undershirts under the tuxedos that are worn by some of our characters, they look great. There's a nice natural vividness to them. Some of the set pieces also benefit very well. While there's some of the aesthetic that is not particularly colorful, when it does come on screen, it looks great and better than it ever has. Black levels are spot on for the most part. There was a little bit of elevation I detected in maybe 1 or 2 scenes, but for the most part it's consistent, it looks good, and it has a nice deepness to them. Detail gets a nice bump up in general. Skin textures and clothing really stand out. There are a few soft spots sprinkled throughout the movie, but that's more or less a source material kind of thing and less a problem with the 4K transfer. But generally, it actually looks great. The Sting on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a DTS 5.1 audio mix. If you have the existing Blu-ray, it's the exact same audio track ported over for this new 4K release. That being said, I always forget how surround sound heavy this movie actually is. For a movie that was filmed and shot in the early 1970s, it has a great surround sound field. There's a lot of front heavy activity, but the surrounds are never out of place, and it actually is a really good track. The center channel is clean and clear with dialogue, and the front speakers, they handle a lot of the action on screen. They do a wonderful job in that area. Once again, the surround sound speakers are also fairly active. A lot of atmosphere, crowd chatter, that sort of thing really come through very well, and it puts you right into the movie, and it does a good job. And the LV channel, it's good. It's not going to be aggressive. It's appropriate for the type of movie that it is, but it definitely makes itself known, and it's a welcome addition to this track. For the picture quality, I'm going to give The Sting on 4K Blu-ray an A-. This is a nice visual upgrade over the standard Blu-ray. The HDR brings out those colors very well, detail gets a nice bump up, and black levels are fairly consistent. If you're a fan of this movie, picture quality alone should definitely sell you on the 4K disc. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one a B+. I know the lack of a new Atmos or DTS-X audio track is going to turn a few people off, but don't let that deter you. The DTS 5.1 is very solid. It's immersive, there's a lot of great surround sound activity, and it's a very solid offering in the audio department. So that is my review of the Sting on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will go ahead and leave an Amazon link in the comments section. But if you have the disc already, I want to hear your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.